この度は日暮の泣く頃に睡暇つぶしをプレイしてくださり誠にありがとうございます。
Hey! Congratulations, everyone! We're at the halfway mark of the story. むふふ。
いやいや、なんだかんだと言いましても、今回のシナリオは私の独壇場でしたからね。
That's true. Co-star.
しかも渋いジャズ調なテーマ曲まで追加。これで笑えなきゃどこで笑えって言うんですかね。なはははは。
That is true. That one song they added. With a very, very long ending that just lasts forever. Like, I've been playing with that ending of the song like a lot in the outro. Like, just, it keeps on going forever and forever and just keeps zooming into the character with that song.
というわけで、大石はそろそろ出過ぎなのですよ。
Too much? I guess.
それはどういう意味ですか、リカ。
Can we even have like enough of Oishi's big belly and his AC?
言葉通りの意味じゃい。あれだけ出番があってここまで出張ろうとは身の程をわきまえないにも程がございましたよ。
Anyway, yeah, that was this was quite an interesting chapter, not gonna lie. It was quite refreshing too, like it was way different than the usual chapters where shit would go down and we would have like a sour ending and such. Like, not only was this a chapter where it happened in the past, in 1978, but it was a chapter where we didn't really have like a bad ending. I mean, it did have like a bad ending, but it was a hopeful ending too.
今回はメインヒロインはリカちゃん以外みんな出番ほとんどなかったからね。
Now, if I'm to complain about chapter 4 is that I didn't get to see baby Rika, or baby Rena, or baby Shion, or baby Keiichi.
今回は箸休め的なシナリオだからとは聞いてたけど、ここまでメイン勢がないがしろにされるとは思わなかったよ。
True.
ミオンさんはまだいい方ではございませんの。多少は登場していましたよ。
Yeah.
私とレナさんなんか気配も出てきませんですわ。
True.
レナはジャケットにも登場してますですから、まだマシなのですよ。
Yeah, Rena is like the poster girl of Higurashi a little bit, so she's fine.
ということはつまり何ですの？私だけが一人のけ者で出番なしということなんでございますの？ニパー。
Oh, you sweet baby. I mean, you already had like a huge chapter. You know, chapter 3 is like... Chapter 3 was huge.
私だけこの扱いはひどいですわ。
It makes sense that Satoko or Mion and Shion would take a back seat and let Rika take the spot for this chapter. Which, even then, you know, this is really interesting what is happening with Rika over here. Because Rika, for like the first chapters, she took quite a back seat when it comes to the important events. Not only in chapter 1, not only in chapter 2, hell, even in chapter 3, like quite a bit. Like the most important role that Rika had was in chapter 2 when she had that discussion with Keiichi about the cat before she disappeared. Other than that, even in chapter 3 she wasn't even that prevalent. And she's Satoko's best friend. It's wild. And even in chapter 4, I'm saying this because it wasn't so much that we dealt like, it wasn't so much that the chapter was focused on Rika's backstory or what is happening to her, but it was mostly focused on the kidnapping in Akasaka and Oishi and such. Rika, while she was important in the chapter, it's like she was still like in the distance, like only coming when she was needed. She wasn't really the main star, but at the same time she was important. And I think at this point I'm starting to understand why. Because of this whole divine power that Rika has. Like, Ryukishi is trying his best to hide Rika and possibly her true powers. And they're doing it like this. I don't know, I think it's like that. Which, you know, speaking of powers, while I don't think that I'm gonna be doing like any investigation video for this chapter, because I kinda wanna progress a little bit faster this time around, maybe I'll do an investigation video for chapter 5. Maybe I just do it like once per 2 chapter. I did one for chapter 1, chapter 3, I'm gonna do one for chapter 5, chapter 7, I don't know. Right now, I don't wanna do like any investigation video. But I guess if we were to make it like a 1-minute investigation part right over here. Let me just do this like real quick. Alright, so remember those talks we had in the investigation parts where I would mention the government and the viruses and them developing some kind of weapon with the use of the Hinamizawa and the villagers as bait, as lab rats. And I brought up the idea in the first investigation video that maybe they're just using it to get some weapon for wars, to empower soldiers or something through violence. What if the ultimate goal of the government or whoever is doing this is to create something that will make a person predict the future? Maybe that would be the ultimate goal. Like, so far they have failed, but they're trying their best to make a person have the disease so that it would develop into this power to predict the future. And Rika is the one successful person to have that. Whether they are aware of it or not, I don't know. And I guess for Rika to die, for a natural disaster, quote unquote, to happen, that will be the equivalent of them realizing that the project has failed because Rika has died. And once Rika died, well, time to shut the project and thus destroy the village and moved on from there. So in conclusion, maybe they want to enhance people with the power to predict the future to, you know, gain the advantage on their enemies or something. Alright, that's enough for the investigation part of this. Oh my god, you're still crying.
かわいそですよ。
かわいそ。
きっとだんだん扱いが悪くなって最後には脇役に転落しているに違いないのですよ。
Damn! Rika, you're a savage.
そんなのあんまりですわ。そんなことないよ。
Like, chapter 3 was Satoko peak, and she's never gonna reach that high again.
さとこちゃんのことが好きな人だって大勢いるんだもん。そんなひどい扱いになんかならないよ。ね。こんな扱い嫌ですの。きっと次こそ出番がいっぱいあると思うな。
Can we have a baby Rika appearance? And I know it kind of sounds like redundancy because we have a baby Rika over here, but no, I mean baby Rika.
思うな。元気出してこうね。
しかし今回のシナリオはおまけ的なシナリオとは聞いてたけど、実際どうよ。 なんだか随分話がややこしくなったように思うんだけど。
僕には難しくてよくわかんないお話だったのですよ。
Gee, I wonder why. It's definitely not because of a blue-haired girl right over here. It is having a difficult time to understand, eh? Right.
何しろ信じられなかったのが、連続開始事件が起こる前の年にもうリカちゃんがそれを知っていたなんて。
Right.
ってことはつまり全ての事件は最初から予定されたシナリオってことになるんだよね。これはかなり大きい情報だよ。
Yeah, that is one way of looking at it. Option 1 would be that there is a serial killer who is gonna go through that list just like that.
僕がきっと巫女なので、お社様のお告げで未来が分かったに違いないのですよ。
And we shall call that option 2.
人間犯人説の私としてはそれは真っ先に否定したいところだな。
レナはたたり派なんで、ひなみ沢を見守るお社様の生まれ変わりであるリカちゃんにそういう神通力もひょっとするとあったんじゃないかなって思うな。
ダメ。人間派はそういう得体の知れないファンタジーは一切認めないの。事件は全て人間の仕業。たたりも魔法もイカサマもズルも一切なし。
Aimbots or cheat codes? Have you been playing like FPSs lately, Mion?
僕は魔法とか使えたら素敵だと思いますのですよ。
You're pushing me here, Ryokishi. You're pushing me. Maybe you didn't even have the intention of pushing me here, but you are.
リカちゃんならなんとなくそういうのが使えてもいいかなって思うな。
How?
まあ人間派にとっては最後の最後でとにかくこれはでかい情報だね。最初の事件からリカちゃんが殺され大災害に至るまでが全てシナリオ。つまり丸々一つの事件だったってことが分かるだけで推理材料は格段に増えるんだから。
レナはこの予言こそつまりリカちゃんが神通力を使える証拠。つまりひなみ沢村には不思議な力が存在するんだってことの証拠になると思ってる。人間だけに起こせる事件じゃないことの証明になるんじゃないかな。僕は頭がこんがらがってわかんないです。
そうだ。それよりもさ、今回リカちゃんが見せたあの表情、なんだか怖かったな。
Nee.
レナも驚いたな。可愛らしいリカちゃんがあんな笑い方をするとは思わなかったよ。
ねえ、ちょっとさ、もう一回あの顔をしてみせてよ。
嫌なこったなのですよ。レナも劇中以外ではしてほしくないな。
That or her sprites don't allow that as of right now. Maybe they didn't even do that for old Rika, but they only did that for baby Rika.
停電かな。
A blackout? What?
全員動くなでございましてよ。変な動きをしますとバルカン一斉射撃から誘導ミサイル連射、そしてとどめにレーザーサーベルめった切りをお見舞いしましてよ。
Are you the one? Oh god. Satoko.
さとこ？これは何の真似？
出番なし軍団、これよりお疲れ様会を占領させていただきましたよ。
Oh, thank god. I was thinking that maybe Satoko had enough and now she's going bananas on everybody. No, Satoko, why? Because of her lack of appearance. Yeah, you know, now that you mention it, since we had a bonus story when it comes to the past of Hinamizawa, like 1978, these two motherfuckers, you had like zero appearance in this, like whatsoever. Like, only Tomitake's name was mentioned like once.
なんだか素敵な登場をありがとう。改めまして皆さん、こんにちは。
こんにちは。
いやー、まさかこんなところで出番があるとはな。思わぬ出番が嬉しいよ。さとこちゃん、ありがとう。
はい、Tomitake。
皆さんこんにちは。あらあら、身動きなさらない方がいいと警告しましたよ。
Satoko。
竜宮さん、大丈夫ですか？北条さん、ここまでやらなくても。
出番がなかった恨みは恐ろしいんですのよ。本編の分までさとこが大活躍なのです。
Right。
出番なしの恨みってわけか。くそー、いつの間にこれだけのトラップを。
She's being a jealous baby。
ここがお疲れ様会の会場に選ばれた。その時点ですでに私のトラップにかかっていたということになるんではありませんの？
そうか、わかった。あんたの後ろで糸を引いているやつがいるね。いるんでしょ？出てきなさい。ハロロン、マイシスター。
Hello, Shion。
ごきげんよう。
しーちゃんだ。こんにちは。同じ罠に2度もかかってかわいそうかわいそうです。
Jesus Christ。
やっぱりシオンか。何気に主役張ったシナリオまであるのにこの狼藉。
Yeah, I remember Shion is gonna be like a main focus in the next chapter. Which, you know, it's interesting. Shion was described in the last all-cast review that she's gonna be like the detective type. That she's gonna go around and, I don't know, investigate stuff. Or at the very least, she's gonna be involved in some events that's gonna be very important. That will help us. It does seem that Shion and in the future Akasaka are gonna have that role. Does this mean that Keiichi is not gonna have that kind of role? Was Keiichi's role this entire time was to be just as much of a victim as everybody else? In which case, I mean, that would kind of suck for him, to be quite honest. The main character that I was with, for 3 main chapters, and his only contribution is to be a victim, just like he was up until now. While the rest of the adults are gonna do their job to find out the truth. That would be sucky for him.
あんたやってくれるじゃないの。
And you know, the worst part is that he still doesn't have his sprites, so he doesn't get to tend like the cast reviews. I mean, I don't even see Keiichi around here. It would be funny if we get to see like Akasaka's sprites like right now. Before him.
怪盗編前の折り返しおまけシナリオとはいえ、お姉だけに出番を許すほど私も寛大じゃないってことです。まあそんなわけでちょっとさとこを焚きつけさせてもらいました。シオン、あんた何が望みなの？安全圏の確保とでも言いますか。昨今ですね、どういうわけかお姉がじりじりと票を伸ばしてるんですよね。
共通ルートのみーちゃん萌えって意見が開発陣の間でも結構多いんだよ。
In the first half of the Watanagashi chapter.
恋路の悪いあんたのボロが出て、プレイヤー処刑はやっと私の魅力に気づいてきたってことだね。 聡子もたたり殺しで高評価らしいし、
Makes sense.
レナやリカちゃんには根強い固定票があるし、あんたの人気もとっくに陰ってるってことだね。そういうわけで、不穏に票を伸ばすお姉や聡子をここいらで一つ叩き落としておこうと思いまして、こういう大仕掛けを打たせてもらったというわけです。
シオンさん、今何と言いまして？私も叩き落とすですって？
おちびちゃんは気づくのが遅いようで。そら！にゃにゃ、にゃーさよなら、レギュラーの皆さん。こんにちは、イレギュラーの皆さん。
Oh my god, Sean. What did you do?
あんたたちメインヒロインはこれでおしまいです。
シオンちゃん、そこまでやらなくてもいいんじゃないかな。
まあまあ二郎さん、面白いからほっときましょうよ。私たち二人の出番がいっぱい増えるのよ。
And that is true.
二郎さんは私と一緒。いや、
あそんなことないよ。
先生までしーちゃんに買収されちゃったんですか？
ごめんね、リュウグウさん。シオンさんが次回のシナリオからは教えて知恵先生のコーナーを作ってくれるっていうから、つい。
You mean in the tips? Or?
さーてと、誰から恥ずかしい処刑をしてあげましょうかね。大仕掛けを手伝ってくれたお礼に、聡子からかな。
それは許しませんよ。
Oh?
トーン
Oh! Idiot!
監督！
Idiot has come to the rescue!
なんだか珍しく頼もしく見えますわ。
For once.
さとこちゃんに対する狼藉は私入江京介が許すわけにはいきません。
Protect the baby!
私も脇役一派ではありますが、懐柔できると思わないことですよ。
ありゃ、この後に収録予定の実録聡子メイド教育着せ替え編の主役は降板したいと？
Satoko in maid dress. I mean, it kind of depends on the dress and all that. Do I really wanna see that?
シオン様、この入江一生どこまでもついてまいります。
Idiot, no!
怪獣早っ。さーて、これで全て私の支柱ですね。これからはお疲れ様会もシナリオも全て私の思うままに進めさせてもらいますね。あれ？一人足りない。
シオン様、竜宮さんがいません。いつの間に抜け出したのか。
Oh.
いた！竜宮さん、さっき身動きしてはいけませんって言ったはずですよ。
レナちゃん、悪いことは言わない。抵抗しない方が無難だよ。
Run, Rena! Run!
レナ、悪いけどこんなやり方おかしいと思います。
それは何の真似？目明かし編の台本？なるほど。登場回数を削られる前に確保しておこうという魂胆ね。
Makashi. That's the next chapter, right?
無駄な抵抗を。
レナさん、無駄な抵抗はよしておとなしくした方がいいと思います。私をあんまり怒らせると、あなただけでなくお姉たちの処遇も変わってくることになりますよ。台本を確保したくらいじゃ 何もできないよ。レナ、ここは悔しいけど言う通りにした方が。
大丈夫、安心して。この目明かし編の台本が加わったことでレナたちはこの状況を逆転できるの。逆転？一体どんな秘策があるというんですの？
レナさんは結構笑わせるのがうまいですね。なら試してみたらどうです？その逆転ってやつを試しに見せてください。
しーちゃんは甘えてる。本編にいくら出番がなかったからってこうしてお疲れ様会でこれだけの出番を得ているのに甘えてるよ。
私がいつ甘えたって言うんです？
I mean, I just let her be. I mean, I want to consider her part of the main group as well, but as of now, she is very, very distant, so I let her have her script, like, spotlight. I mean, come on.
しーちゃんは分かってない。たとえお疲れ様会だけといえども出演し他のシナリオにもあれだけ登場しておいてこの狼藉。そんなしーちゃんをね、許すことができない地獄の怨嗟がほら聞こえてこない？
What?
そうか、わかりましたわ。
そうか、ケイちゃんか。そうだよね、お疲れ様会はいつも出番なし。
That is true?
そのケイちゃんを差し置いてお疲れ様会占領なんてケイちゃんが許すはずがない。なるほど。で、その未だに収録居残り中のケイちゃんがどうやってここへ現れると？まさかケイちゃんを私たちの誰かが追い抜いたわけでもあるまいに。
Well, true. He's the one that I've worked with the most in this. As the person that I would fall.
そう思うのがしーちゃんの慢心だよ。
いけない。あれは赤坂編の収録ワード数票。
The voiced word count? From Akasaka's part? What?
シエ先生、レナちゃんを取り押さえて。
もう遅いよ。いよいよ出番だよ、ケイチ
くん。その声はケイちゃん？
Is he here? Oh my god! Don't tell me!
まさかケイちゃんは収録居残り中のはず。
そうさ、今まではそうだった。収録居残りのたびに残りワード数で誰かを抜けばお疲れ様会に参加してもいいよと言われ、それでも他のキャラと比べても2倍あるいは3倍以上もある分量をこなすなど不可能というか、最初から参加させる気ないだろ音響監督さんよと思って諦めてきたが、ついに俺は抜いたあるキャラを。シオン、これを見やがれ。
え？
そう、主役として登場パターンが増えたシオンは当然喋るワード数もこれまでの2倍。
Yeah, that's true.
しかもミオンとキャストが同じだからさらに2倍。
That is also true.
その結果、俺はようやくついに居残り免除。そしてシオン、今度はお前が居残りだ。
嘘。私次の目明かしでこんなに喋るんですか？
I mean, what did you think? Like, you were supposed to be like the main star of the next chapter. That's what we established. So you got a little bit of workload in this.
ケイちゃんが約500で、シオンは2700超え。
What?
これ普通のアドベンチャーゲームなら全キャラの総合係数だよ。
しかもこれにミーの数が加わるのです。
I honestly don't know what that means though.
その数やなんと、
聞きたくない聞きたくない。
というわけでだ、レナ、感謝するぜ。月にすら見放され、真の闇が地上を覆いしとき、漆黒の魔王前原慶士降臨。
I see. If it's like this, he can appear even if he doesn't have any character art. There's no character or background art, so it's really easy on the production stuff. God damn it. Well, I guess the glorious arc of Duru Keiichi, made by Noby, is still gonna stand though. But still, you are taking it easy there, production staff. You are surely taking it easy with Keiichi. Like I'm just looking at the void right over here, just hearing Keiichi's voice laughing in my ear.
シオン、まるで自分が悲劇の主人公みたいな振る舞いだったが、俺から見れば実に滑稽千万。少しいい気になりすぎたみたいだな。お疲れ様会の旅に常に居残りになって胃ろうの一杯にすらありつけなかった俺の怒りを、恨みを、悲しみを今こそ教えてくれるぜ。
なんだか圭一くん、悪の化身みたいだな。
I missed Keiichi's wildness for a little bit here.
化身じゃない、魔王と言ってもらいたいぜ。そして俺が抑圧された悪夢の中で手に入れた闇の力はまさに無限大で無量大数。俺による、俺のために作り出したこの闇の世界では、俺に逆らうことは何人にもかなわぬのだ。
圭一くん、なんだか怖いな。はあ。
He's so scary. Makes him kinda hot. How?
Damn, Rena! I didn't know you were into that.
怖い怖い日暮らしの時間はもう終わりだぜ。
Hey, you know, me joking aside, I honestly cannot see Rena as that kind of person. She's too innocent. She's too pure. Well, except for the demon part, but other than that, she's too pure for this kind of behavior.
ここからはポップでキュートで萌え萌えな日暮らしが始まるのだ。
Like, Shion would be the only girl around here who would do something like that. Who would joke like that.
なんですって。
Wait, hold on. What did you say, Keiichi? From here on out begins the dawn of a perverted and cutesy Higurashi. Perverted and cutesy. Oh.
前原様、ぜひ私もお供に。
The dawn of the maids has appeared.
監督は分かってるじゃねえか。じゃあお医者な監督をしもべに迎えた第一弾として我が魔力を見せよう。
There. Hold on, I think I need my glasses for this one. Dr. Cum Coach? What? Keiichi!
なんなのこれ。
It's Irie. The Dr. Cum Coach.
高野さんがミニスカなナースさん、ナース服に。
Oh my.
しかもピンクとかのギャルゲー的な色じゃない。分かってる。ちゃんと清楚な純白だ。
ナースさんの分際で本編で一度もナース服を着ないとは笑死千万。
Can I see it?
さてと次の標的はっと。
レナ これじゃ全然形勢は逆転してないよ。新しいピンチを迎えちゃってるよ。
はあ、こんな真っ暗じゃレナにもどうしようもないよ。
さーて、次は誰にどんな衣装を着せようかね。手堅く制服、体操服、すく水の三段コンボでも決めとくか。
Oh my god! How would that work?
前原様、最高っす。その後はバニーさんにコンパニオンに、いえいえ、レオタード姿もいいですね。
Oh. Bunny girl? On who?
いやいや、
Can he be Chie?
いっそみんなお色気全開にしちゃうってのはどうでしょう。もちろん靴下は残すのであります。
ほほほほほ、それいい。分かってるじゃねえか。監督、俺やっとあんたと打ち解けられた気がするぜ。
いえいえ、前原さん。いえ、ケイ、私のことはこれからはイリーと
Edie?
ドクターイリーとお呼びよう。
けー、僕たちのことも忘れちゃ困るよ。
Oh, she's gonna join us.
トミーとクラウドも常に K のそばにありますよ。
This actually reminds me of a meme that I just saw like the last few days. Hold on, like one of you motherfuckers like on Discord shared it with me like a couple of days ago. Like, hold on. Like here. We have the Hinamizawa goons right up here that you guys shared with me. Kate is like, no bitches. Tomitake has one bitch. Makes sense. Irie is going to jail, obviously. And Oishi, of course, has all the bitches. Oh my god. This is it. This is right here. This is the Hinamizawa goon squad going on a rampage. Ah, yeah, and also we have this, like, this meme with Rena saying, no bitches. Makes sense. It all started from a joke. And it all ended up in chaos.
トミー、クラウド、ついに揃ったぜ。四天王、ここに見参だ。
えい。
ついに K を筆頭に悪の四天王が揃い踏む。暗黒を得てついに地上に降臨を果たした漆黒の魔王前原圭一。
Who the fuck is this?
その魔力は絶大にして無比。この闇では誰にも立ち向かえない。屈するほかない。ああ、ヒロインたちはこの闇を抜け出せず、魔王たちの思うがままに恥ずかしい衣装を次々と強要され、永遠に等身大着せ替え人形の扱いをされてしまうのか。最高だぞ、もっとやれっていうか、すくみずはちゃんと旧タイプだろうな。競泳型だったら許さんぞ。
だく、シオン、あんたのせいでこうなったんだから、あんたなんとかしなさいよ。大丈夫ですおね。暗闇の中で真の力を得るのはケイちゃんだけじゃないです。
え、そんな都合のいい味方ここにいましたっけ？
チョコザイな、その先シオン。ちなみに校長先生を期待してるなら残念だな。男子本会ここに極まれり。男たるもの最善を尽くすべしとお墨付きがちゃんとあるのだ。もちろん新登場の赤坂さんに頼ろうとしても無駄だぜ。昨日からお嬢さんを親類に預けて 夫婦水入らずで温泉旅行だそうだからな。
That and he doesn't have like any sprites like either.
つまり八方塞がりってわけさ。
甘いですね、ケイちゃん。安易に闇の世界を生み出して妄想全開スチャラか万歳ってやってしまうと、とある誰かも真の姿を表すことが可能になるのです。
That is true. Keiichi, your secret weapon is also gonna be your downfall. It is gonna be the end of you as well. The darkness.
というわけで、知恵先生。
そういうわけです、前原くん。真っ暗でよく見えませんけど、なんだか知恵先生の服装が変わってますわね。なんですの？あの両手にいっぱいの剣は。まさかそんな。それはいくらなんでも反則。それ以上は内緒なのですよ。ニパー。
前原くん、少しお板が過ぎたようです。これ以上は教会も見逃せません。
Oh my god, she's a nun.
ちょっと待てよ。これはないだろ。映るだろ。作品違うじゃねえか。おい、こんなのなしだろ。
It's time for you to purify your sins, Keiichi.
そのでかいのはまずいって。
Time for you to be forced into a confessional booth. With Chie as your priest. As your priestess. Time for you to confess your sins in the most torturous ways.
早すぎる。あんた、その動きは絶対人間やめてるだろ。
Oh, okay. I was thinking that was the end of the all-cast review. We didn't even get to talk about the chapter that much.
改めましてこんにちは。この度は日暮の泣く頃に睡、暇つぶしをお楽しみくださり誠にありがとうございました。
I think you already know this, but Higurashi When They Cry is a type of visual novel without any choices. Therefore, compared to the adventure-type visual novels with branching routes to take, it's much closer to the experience of a book or a movie. Because of that, there is the opinion out there that this should not be called a game per se. If you're just watching it like a book or movie, Higurashi When They Cry isn't really a game, true. I'm not gonna deny that. Like, over the years, I've been thinking, it's not necessarily a game. I still consider it like a book and such. I am sometimes gonna call it a game because that's how I talk, like, publicly and such, but overall, like, if somebody were to say that, oh, this isn't a game, it's like a book, and I'm like, yeah, I can actually agree with you. Better what we hear. That's why, as you know, there are a lot of mysteries referenced during the course of the experience. When you challenge those, this work will become a proper game. That is true, if you view it like that.
プレイヤーの皆さんにはこの謎に満ちた物語をさまざまな角度から捉え吟味する権利があります。例えば劇中に散りばめられた謎について推理をし、それを発表して反響を得たりすることもまた楽しいかと思います。
True. In any case, the next chapter starts the answer arcs. We have tentatively called it Miyakashi. But answers are a sad thing. Based on what is revealed, all the possibilities that you were allowed to imagine until now will suddenly become refined down to a few. The internal conflict that I have been having during Yumineko because of this very same thing that you're describing right over here. based on that logic, we think that right here, before the answer arcs, is probably where people can enjoy this work we call Higurashi When They Cry the most. If by chance, while you're reading this, you already have the Miyakashi chapter at hand, please enjoy hypothesizing, theorizing, and fantasizing to the fullest before you start. Yeah. So it's kind of the same thing that Virgilia said in Yumineko, like, hey, this is like the cutting point. This is where you can start theorizing like all you want before the detective is gonna begin to give his answers and such. Honestly, at this point in time, I don't know how Ryukishi is gonna do like the answer arcs, because in Yumineko, the visual novel that is, even if we were in the answer arcs, not all the answers were thrown at you like obviously and such. There was still there was still a level of subtlety and vagueness when it comes to the stuff that Ryukishi wrote, while still offering answers of his own, but still making you think for most of the part. So I'm assuming that it's gonna be the same for Higurashi, but I guess it kind of depends on Ryukishi's level of writing at this point, in the sense that, is he gonna be just as vague and subtle about the way he's gonna write the answer arcs, or is it gonna be a little bit more direct with the answering? Cause I don't know about Higurashi, to be quite honest. It's like, I don't want to say that Higurashi is a lot simpler than Yumineko or anything, but I don't know. I guess that's something that I'm curious how Ryukishi is gonna write the answer arcs. If he's gonna try to be vague about things, or he's gonna be a lot more direct and tell us the answer straight, like, you know. But given the fact that Ryukishi is writing this particular line over here, I don't know. But either way, yeah. This is the part where one would try his best to collect like a lot of ideas and all. And from answer arcs, we're gonna see if how much of what I thought of will end up being true, or rather, maybe put it better, see if the hard work that you put will come to fruition in a satisfying way, even if you are going to end up wrong in some areas. I guess we shall see. Honestly, I feel like I've done what I had to do. And right now, I don't feel like doing like any more investigation, so I think I'm prepared to see what's beyond the line. That's where the real charm of the series takes place. Sorry for saying something so impudent. There's nothing better we'd like than for you to enjoy Higurashi When They Cry.
それでは素敵な夜長を。ひなみざわ村で皆さんをお待ちしていますね。
おい！
レナと遊んでくれるなら一緒に宝探しに行きたいな。はう